Yeah, we've been really concentrating on data, digital, in particular cybersecurity, which is hugely important. And I think that the industry has to embrace that technological change. We don't want to be disrupted within the industry, so I think as an industry we need to work together really closely to make sure, in collaboration and co-creation, to make sure we stay ahead of anyone else coming to disrupt our industry. Sure, well, I think on everybody's mind at the moment, the big thing is the 2020 challenge. It's huge. It's just around the corner. There's 9 months to go now before it comes into play. It still amazes me. I speak to ship owners and they still haven't made their mind up yet of what strategy they're going to adopt. But certainly, if they're going to order scrubbers now, then they've missed the ball. They will be too late. Likewise, I've spoken to some ship owners where they've gone for the scrubber option, but they've gone for the open loop option, which you say, okay, open loop option. They actually signed all their contracts about 18 months ago before some of the port authorities started saying we're going to ban open loop. So I think they are being disadvantaged. So again, we are encouraging all our clients to make the right plans now. If they haven't made the plans to go down the scrub route, they need to start preparing for compliant fuel. There's cleaning of the tanks, training of the crew, and to make sure that they've got the supply of the compliant fuel as we go forward. That's only one step. The next big step is going to come 2050 with the reduction of the greenhouse gases. Now, LNG, yeah, absolutely, that's a stepping stone for probably the next 20 to 25 years. But really, what we have to start doing now is looking at zero-emission carbon ships. Because if we're, as an industry, going to meet those 2050 targets, by 2030, we're going to have zero-emission ships operating efficiently. So that is the big challenge as well. So my big message to the entire industry is we need to embrace the change. We need to embrace technology to move forward. We need to be efficient. Of course, one of the big things that people get muddled up is they think an autonomous ship is an unmanned ship. It's not. You can have levels of autonomy on board the ship and the vessel is still manned. But we need to work together, and the real key to it is working in co-creation and collaboration together, sharing big data, and that's a big question. Who owns the data? Is it the manufacturer? Is it the ship owner? But we have to, remove those barriers of saying data is a competitive advantage for the ship owner. If we look at the airline industry, they will openly share data. So that's what we need to do as an industry, work in collaboration, co-creation, work together to make sure that we are not disrupted by somebody who doesn't understand the industry.